Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages Spirit is revealing to the collective today, please. And this is the Queen of Cups. Let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Tower. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. What an interesting way to start the reading, guys, because I really feel that this three-card combination is telling us that someone is getting ready to pour their heart out to you because they feel this love expanding and growing, and it's time to stop running and hiding, and it's time to get real and time to talk. And that is what that Knight of Cups is about. But with the Queen of Cups leading the way for this reading today, it is all about love, romance, feelings, emotions that this person needs to pour out to you, and that is the combination of the Queen of Cups and the Tower. The Queen of Cups tells us your person sees you as someone who is so very unconditionally loving. They see you as someone who is very nurturing, caring, giving, considerate, compassionate, generous, with love, affection, with everything that you have to give, because this person has experienced this unconditional love from you. And what they're saying here in these first three cards is that it's time for them to reciprocate unconditional love back. And that is the energy that is coming through, and that is the path and course of action that this person is going to take. Now, the Queen of Cups also tells us that you have a very strong intuition with this person. You get them. You understand them. You probably understand them better than they understand themselves many times, if not all the time, right? You could just always intuit what was going on with them. You knew before they called or texted if they were having a good day, a bad day, a horrible day, a wretched day, an amazing, wonderful day. You could just feel that energy coming from them because that is how tightly connected you are with this person. Now, the Queen of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you don't have to be a water sign or any other sign that I mentioned for this reading today. It is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective today. And I really feel that this is about your person getting ready to burst onto the scene and pour their heart out to you. The Tower is about sudden and swift change coming towards you and this connection out of nowhere, because your person has gone through so much change during the time you've been away from each other. The Tower brings change unexpectedly, creating shifts, creating a change in the dynamics between you and your person because they themselves have changed. Because truly they've had no other recourse but to go through the changes during the time that they've been away from you, because they can't run and hide from their feelings anymore. That love that this person has been feeling for you has been growing exponentially the whole time they've been gone. They're tired of running. They're tired of denying their feelings. They know that it's time to come out and into the open and start showing you and telling you how they feel. But the Tower as well tells us they have had some moments of extreme emotional loss, really riding that wave of emotions, really feeling what it's like to not have you in their life with these Tower moments that come and go. And you guys know what that's like. You feel this complete devastation. And you try to work past it, and you try to work through it, and you try to overcome it, but yet it still comes back in waves. It's the same for this person. But with the Knight of Cups, tells us that your person wants to show up and start talking about how they feel. They know that it's time to start presenting themselves to you again as a romantic partner. If you are willing to take them back, they do wonder if that is even a possibility at times, and that creates some of these Tower moments for this person as well. But the Knight of Cups is someone who follows their heart. And this is about your person following their heart to return to you, no longer listening to their fears, their doubts, their low self-esteem, believing in their lack of confidence and everything else that has kept them shut down and away from you, because this person wants to come back and start showing you and telling you how they feel about you. The Knight of Cups wears their emotions on their sleeve, and this is someone who is going to be so romantic with you, pulling out all the stops, sweet gestures of love, sweet gifts of affection, someone who sends you wonderful messages throughout the day, messages of love, checking up on you, seeing how you're doing, seeing if you'd like them to make dinner or pick up dinner, just checking up to see how you are. And that is through their love that they want to present to you as they come back. But I feel this person is tired of following their mind, their fears, their doubts and insecurities, and it's time for them to follow their heart with this Knight of Cups being present. But it's also about them telling you, because Knights are always about communication, thinking, decisions. They are making decisions about what they're going to say, how they're going to present themselves to you as a romantic partner. Because this person does not want to continue on this journey through life without you. That is something that they have been experiencing during this time that you are apart from each other. Like the Queen, the Knight of Cups is a water sign. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And this is the Lovers. Oh my goodness. We have to get a post-it, guys, for the Lovers. Just one moment. The Lovers. The Lovers is all about a decision for love. Your person making decisions to return, making decisions to show up and tell you how they feel. They want to pour their heart out. They want to share their feelings. They want to share their emotions, because they are deciding that you are the one that they need and desire in their life. The Lovers is about reconciliation. It is about the two of you getting back together. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which means the twins. Now that can indicate that you are in a twin flame connection with your person. But a union of hearts, a union of souls is the meaning of the Lovers. So perhaps it is a soulmate connection. Please just take it as it resonates. The bottom line is there is a divine counterpart connection here for you and your person. You guys know that, and I feel that they have a much better understanding of that now as well, because they haven't been able to shut off thoughts of you. They haven't been able to escape their feelings for you, indicating to them that there's something much deeper and much more important going on in this connection for the two of you than just what's been at the surface, because they've been looking deep within themselves to understand why they can't forget you, why they can't stop loving you. And that has been a major clue for this person, flashing like that bright pink neon sign that matches this post-it, by the way. That it's time to act, that it's time to show up. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. The reason there is a pink post-it on that card is because the two figures that are underneath that post-it are very scantily clad. In other words, they're wearing a fig leaf here and there, and YouTube doesn't like certain images, and so rather than get in trouble with the YouTube censors, it just makes more sense to quickly cover the cards with a post-it. And I don't like to put them on the cards in advance because it messes up the shuffling. And I like the shuffling of the cards. I like the cards to come out the way that Spirit wants them to. So that is why you'll see me from time to time grab either a pink or blue post-it to cover the card. But let's see what else. Ultimately, the Lovers is about divine union, sacred union of divine masculine and divine feminine coming together to forge a powerful partnership to move forward and continue this journey through life together. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups tells us your person knows that they did not give enough to you in the past. And that is going to be a major change moving forward for the two of you. They know that they did not put in enough effort, time, attention. They know that they did not make you and this connection a priority. And they believe that if they had done things very differently, the two of you would be in a very different space right now. They missed so many opportunities to be with you. Perhaps they chose to go and hang out with friends or do other things, or perhaps work late, or they had plans with you and then they changed their mind and went and spent time with their friends instead because they were trying to control what was happening in this connection between the two of you, controlling the speed at which things developed. knowing that there was something special and significant happening in this connection, but yet trying to control it because of their fears. The Four of Cups tells us your person is going to do a much better job moving forward with you, making you and this connection more of a priority. What I like about the number 4, though, is that it's all about stability and structure. The number 4 is about empowerment, courage, confidence, your person being in their power and finding their power that they need to come out of hiding and start talking to you. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. And this is the Moon. The Moon is a card of dreams, and I do feel your person loves to dream about you. They can connect to you in that 5D space, and with it coming beneath the Queen of Cups, it does speak to us about this powerful spiritual connection that you share with each other. It's how you share your intuition. It's how empathy and telepathy works between the two of you. You can always feel and intuit what is going on with one another, even across this time and space that's been between you. But the Moon tells us as well, your person is feeling melancholy and sad without you in their life. But they are using this time to address those things that they have kept hidden beneath the surface, things that they didn't want you to see. Afraid that you were going to judge them if they brought forth all of their fears, their doubts, their insecurities, their old emotional wounds and baggage and everything else. They were fearful that if they'd shared that with you, that you would find something about them that was questionable or that you didn't like. And so rather than present that to you, they kept it hidden. Perhaps they had fears of being judged by you, but they see and understand very differently now because they have spent quite a bit of time looking within themselves, which is what they've needed to do. And the Moon encourages them to do that, shining a light on those things that they've kept hidden beneath the surface, that have been trapped perhaps down in their psyche, in their subconscious. And that's where we store all of those little gremlins and oogies, right? That's where we store those things. Well, it's time for all of those things to come out and be gone and go somewhere else. And that is what this person is doing during the time that you are away from each other. But as well, the Moon, you and your person connect in that 5D space at night when you are dreaming. Perhaps you remember these dreams. Perhaps some of you will, some of you won't. But many times you will go into that 5D space, into the spiritual realm, into the astral plane, where the two of you can connect and have communication with each other, exchanging information about where you are on this journey back to union with each other, so that your soul knows that things are not finished between the two of you. And that is what truly stops you guys from moving on and letting go, because your soul knows that there's more to this story than where it currently stands. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. And this is the King of Swords. Well, it's time for truth. It's time for honesty. It's time for wisdom, because your person is ready to reveal the truth to you with this King of Swords showing up. The King of Swords tells us your person is going to act with integrity, truth, trust, wisdom, because they want to come back and be authentic with you. The King of Swords carries the sword of truth, and your person is going to reveal their truth to you about everything, about these things that they kept hidden beneath the surface, about what it's been like to not have you in their life and how unhappy they have been, but also about this deep love that they feel for you as well, that comes with the Queen and Knight of Cups. The King of Swords tells us your person is going to be a much better communicator moving forward. They will listen to what you have to say, and they will respond accordingly. No more being silent, no more shutting you out, no more shutting you down either, because with the King of Swords, it is about truth and integrity and authenticity. The King of Swords is an air sign, so that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But the other thing that I love about the energy of the kings, no matter what suit they belong to, is that all kings take action. All king energy follows through, and that is regardless of your person's gender. regardless of their sign. It is the energy of this card and the energy of this reading telling us that your person is going to present themselves back to you as a romantic candidate, hoping you're going to allow them to become a partner, a romantic partner, because they want to pour their heart out to you, and it is all going to come popping out of them, gushing out of them, actually, with that Tower card being present, like a dam is being broken for the very first time. It all coming out of your person as they start initiating communication with you. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Oh, the Six of Swords is about communication as well. Communication using technology, but that's how we communicate these days, right? Via phone, text, message, and so on. But the Six of Swords is also a card of transition, telling us that your person is leaving this trouble, this turbulence. See how that water is choppy on this side of the boat, and on this side of the boat it's as smooth as glass? That is because your person is leaving their troubles behind, their fears, their doubts, their worries, their insecurities, their old wounds and baggage and everything else, because they have been addressing it using the light of the moon to address those things that they have buried and stuffed down deep inside of them for a very long time. And when we go through experiences that cause us to have emotional wounds or to have emotional baggage, or we have fears and insecurities and doubts and lack of confidence and all of those things, we're not supposed to carry those things around with us. We are supposed to free it, release it, let it go. And with the Six of Swords being here, that is what they are doing, because they want to move forward to this place where things are lighter and brighter, where things are peaceful and tranquil. And they want you to be part of that journey with them as well, as they start opening the lines of contact between the two of you to this tranquil, peaceful, harmonious place that will give the connection for the two of you so much more balance and stability. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Hermit. Well, the Hermit is probably what most of you are experiencing right now in this connection, because your person is in self-imposed isolation. But the Hermit is a very powerful card because it tells us your person is looking within themselves, doing a lot of inner work, doing a lot of deep, deep soul searching and digging deep into their subconscious, into their psyche, into their character, to release these things that have been holding them back. This person doesn't want to be held back from you in this connection anymore. They want to be able to show up and tell you how they feel about you. No longer wanting to hide behind that wall that they put up between the two of you, whether it was made out of brick, stone, cement, steel, whatever this person did to prevent you from being let into their heart, to see into the core of who they are, although you could already, because you could look at them and you could intuit what was going on with them, and you've always known what is in this person's heart and soul concerning you and many other things in their life as well. But the Hermit is about your person releasing, healing, letting go, growing, evolving, transforming. But it is time for this person to come out of that hermit cave. It's time for them to come out of that hidey hole that the hermit goes into when they are retreating away, when they are shutting down to look within. And this light that this hermit carries represents the light of your love in this connection. And they want to return to this. They're tired of being alone. They're tired of being silent. They know that it's time to come out of hiding and start talking. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. But let's see what else. Let's see what Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Five of Swords. Well, this, I feel, is your person's regret. They know that they brought so much drama and chaos into your connection. They brought a lot of stuff into this connection that didn't belong here. Their selfishness, their pride, their ego, their stubbornness, and they do have this sense of guilt for all of that at the moment as well, but this is what they need to feel. It's what they need to heal, because that is what they are doing with the energy of the Hermit. But as well, the Five of Swords tells us your person is surrendering. They are letting go. They're letting go of the need to control their emotions, their feelings. They're knocking down that wall that they put between the two of you. They are releasing their need to control how fast things develop between the two of you. They are just letting go and letting God, letting the divine, letting the universe control what is happening here in this connection between you, which is what they should have done all along, but they didn't. But this number 5 brings change, and I feel that changes are coming, and we are on the verge of this change happening for many of you that are hearing this reading today. The 5 of Swords, your person knows that they brought so much conflict, confusion, and drama and trauma into this connection, and they wish they hadn't, but they can't wish it away. All they can do is show back up with the energy of that Knight of Cups and Queen of Cups and King of Swords and show you and tell you the true, honest depth of their feelings for you. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the 7 of Swords. Well, the 7 of Swords is the card of the runner. And I do feel with it coming next to the 5, your person definitely regrets running away. But the other interesting thing about the 7 of Swords is that it is about your person not being honest. It is about them being deceitful and hiding things from you, hiding their feelings for you, from you. But that is going to be different because the King of Swords is all about truth, integrity, honesty, authenticity. Especially with that Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, your person wanting to show up and express their feelings to you, pulling them up and out of that place where they've kept them hidden. That is what the Moon energy is about as well. But also the 7 of Swords is about the long-range plan. Plans and schemes. Your person having a plan for how they represent themselves to you because they don't want to let you go. The 7 of Swords is about looking to the past and looking at the present to create a change for the future. And that is the energy of your person. It's what they're thinking through. It's what they're strategizing at the moment. But let's see what else. The number 7 is also an indicator of change coming into this connection. But let's see what else is happening for this message today, please. And we have the Sun. And the Sun is such a powerful card. It is truly probably one of the best cards in the deck, if not the best, because the Sun is where it all happens. The Sun comes out to heal and shine light into our lives, bringing warmth, bringing stability, bringing peace, tranquility, balance, and harmony, bringing abundance, but most importantly, bringing love. The Sun comes out and shines after all of our periods of difficulties, trials, tribulations, times of stress. Running, ghosting, shutting down, hiding things away. Your person is being healed by the light of the Sun as well. And now they want to return to the light, which is the Sun. They want to return to the light of your love because what was once in the dark, what your person has been hiding, all of these things that they've kept secret from you, their feelings, their emotions, how they truly care about you, is now in the light. What was once in the dark is now in the light. The truth is going to be revealed. The truth is going to be exposed, and that is about your person showing up and telling you how they feel about you so that you know directly from them. They will tell you, they will show you, they will make sure as well that words and actions are always in alignment because they want to pour their heart out to you. Being without you has shown them what life is like without your presence, without your light, without your love, without your energy. And it's not a happy experience for this person. That is part of that Moon card as well. Melancholy, sadness without you, wanting to get back to you. But the Sun also tells us things are going to be very different for you and your person. You are their sunshine. You've always been this light, this presence of this lightness in who you are, the light that shines out from you. This is what your person is being pulled towards, the light and the love that is you and this connection. And this person is not going to want to let it go ever again because this love that the two of you share is truly unstoppable. They tried to stop it. They tried to run from it. They tried to deny it. They tried to shut it down. They tried to build walls against it. But that hasn't worked. It's time for this person to show up and start talking. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. We'll use some oracle cards now and see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective. See what we need to know. What is Spirit sharing with the collective today, please? What do we need to hear? Woman of the earth. Man of the earth, woman of the sky. Well, this card comes with number 48, if anyone resonates with number 48. Now, number 48, it could be your age, it could be their age, it could be the ages of either one of you when you met, perhaps. But 48 breaks down to April 8th, August 4th, the number 12. So the number 12 could be December. It could be the 12th of any month. It could be the number 3. So it could be March. It could be the 3rd of any month as well, if those numbers or dates resonate with anyone. But man of the earth, woman of the sky. These cards are called the Journey of Love. And the artist for these cards is Freydun Razuli, and it's just such a wonderful deck. And the guidebook that goes with it says so many wonderful things in it about connections and love and why you are in each other's lives. And I am going to do something I normally don't do, and I am going to find what this card actually says, because as I read this book, sometimes it just has such deep meaning, especially for these kind of connections. I see myself in you, and you in me. We may seem to be so different, and sometimes yet so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light in my body. I can witness the darkness of your shadow and enter into it with my compassion. I find the divine in our connection, letting go of who I thought I was. Our passion leads us to each other, and in each other we find our true selves. Yes, and that says so much for the cards that are on the table today, and I find that completely fascinating and a special gift and message from the divine. Being real. Finding each other through this connection, being able to be your authentic selves and living from the perspective of your soul, because that is ultimately what happens as you come into these connections and build this sacred partnership with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Ancient Ones. Now, this card comes with number 52. If 52 resonates with anyone, that can be May 2nd. It can be February 5th. It can be the number 7. Like on that 7 of Swords. It can be the number 7, which is about change with a purpose. So it could also be July. It could be the 7th of any month as well, if those dates or numbers resonate with anyone. But the Ancient Ones, it is all about your spiritual growth. Your spiritual growth, your person's spiritual growth, because during this time that you are away from each other, you are growing, evolving, and your angels and guides, they see that. Your ancestors see it as well. The Ancient Ones, your angels, your guides, the heavenly administration, your ancestors who have gone before you. They are so proud of the growth that you have achieved while you have been through this difficult time in your life. And when we go through these difficult times, we truly have nothing else that we can do except go through that spiritual growth. It is the only way we can truly get through it. And many times that is why we have to go through these difficult periods, because that is what gives us our strength, our resilience. It's what empowers us. It's what keeps us going. It's where we awaken to the divine within us. It's where we have our spiritual awakening and become so much more self-aware. And it has been happening for you guys during the time that this person has been away from you. But it's happening for them as well. And I feel that that is very important, raising their vibration, lifting them up so that when they return, they're going to be at a higher frequency one that more closely matches yours, and that is going to give the opportunity for this connection so much more power to hit that place of sacred union, because your person sees and believes that the two of you belong together. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. See what we need to hear. What does Spirit want to reveal? Burning Hero. This card comes with number 3, and number 3 can be March, or it can be the 3rd of any month. Well, I really feel that this is about your person. I'm going to put that over that pink sticky, because that pink sticky lifting up is making me a little bit anxious. Yeah, Burning Hero. Your person wants to be your hero. They want to return and show you how they have evolved, how they have grown, how they have changed, how they are ready to be the man of the earth or the woman of the sky, how they are ready for union, how they have gone through so much experiences during this time, or so many experiences during the time you've been away from each other, to make sure that they get rid of these old emotional baggages and wounds and everything else, that they are releasing and working through their fears, their doubts, their insecurities, because this person doesn't want to drag that stuff with them through life anymore. You have shown this person through your light and through your love what life could be like if they just let all that crap go. And that's what they're doing during this time that you are away from each other. And that is why this time of silence is so important. Although it is hard on you, I understand that. And you want to talk to them, and I certainly understand that as well. You want to spend time with them, of course. And honestly, they want to spend time with you and talk to you also, because that's what they're gearing up to do. But this time is important because this is where the growth happens. This is where the magic happens. This is where this person transforms and becomes much more solid, much more spiritual, much more self-aware, much more kind, loving, considerate, compassionate, and generous as well. They've had to have a reckoning within themselves, and that is what is happening during the time that you are apart from each other. But they want to return and be your hero. They want to be the one that you can depend on, that you can trust, that you can rely on. And that is the energy of the King of Swords. Someone who is dependable, reliable, trustworthy, someone who acts with integrity, someone who is truthful, someone who is authentic. And your person will return being very authentic. They will be raw. They will be real. And they're going to want to share absolutely everything with you. It'll be like this big, huge download or file dump on top of you when they come forward and start sharing everything with you. They want to share their darkness with you that they went through in the past, because to them, you symbolize the light. What was once in the dark is now in the light. And once that happens, it is allowing this person to heal those things that have held them back, going through this period of transition that comes with that Six of Swords, leaving all of that stuff, the turbulence that comes with this choppy water, and wanting to go forward to a place with you where things are calm, peaceful, tranquil, and balanced. And that Six of Swords comes with a number 6. And that is what that number 6 in numerology is all about. Balance, peace, tranquility, harmony. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to hear? What is Spirit revealing, please? I had given up on love, but then you changed everything for me. See, what was once in the dark is now in the light. This person had perhaps given up on love. Perhaps they didn't believe that they were going to find someone who could love them. Perhaps they'd had so many bad experiences with love in the past that they had just given up. Perhaps they didn't believe that they were lovable. Perhaps no one's ever truly loved them except for you. And you changed all of those feelings and all of those thoughts for this person because they feel and experience this love with you. And that is why they want to pour their heart out to you and express so much gratitude for you, for your kindness, for your patience, for your love, for your understanding. But they also want to pour out how they feel about you so you can hear it directly from them. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? There is no escaping the feelings I have for you. This person has perhaps tried to escape these feelings by shutting down, by going into that hermit cave, by being quiet, by running away, but they can't. They understand, especially with the way this reading started, with the Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Cups. Your person can't run from these feelings. Those feelings have run right along with them, and they haven't been able to escape them, which is why they want to return and start sharing them with you, which is truly what you need this person to do, because that's going to give you the validation that you need directly from them. I want to sweep you off your feet. Well, that will be fun. And that is actually the energy of this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups energy is someone who will charge in on that white horse and sweep you off your feet. They will shower you with love, affection, words, actions, gestures, gifts, messages, tokens of love, and you will see this person being very romantic with you. Perhaps for the very first time, because this person has awakened to all of this during the time you've been away from each other. That is definitely part of that Tower energy. Your person having breakthroughs, being able to see the reality of life, being able to understand why you are or why you have been brought together. There's a reason, a deeper reason for the two of you to meet one another. And they see that now. They know it's not just a surface relationship. They know that it's something much deeper. And they want to get to that much deeper part of it with you. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What is Spirit sharing with the collective today, please? What do we need to know? Love stories. Yes, there is so much more to this love story for you and your person than where it stands now. When they went into the hermit cave with that hermit card, yes, that was them pressing the pause button, but it is time to press the play button, because this is about communicating and saying what needs to be said. Tough love and truth talk. Well, I feel that this is more so, especially with the King of Swords being here, about truth talk. Your person expressing their true feelings for you, being honest, communicating and saying what needs to be said, and that is about their love coming pouring out of them directly to you. But this tough love might be you setting some boundaries with this person, perhaps telling them, if you come back into my life, then you are going to have to, whatever that is for you. Make sure you don't go silent again. Show me that you're serious this time. We're going to have to take things at my speed, not yours. Whatever those boundaries are for you, perhaps this is something that you need to express as the two of you start talking again. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. The future with a beautiful reddish brown cloud in the sky that's shaped like a heart. Finding a long-term harmonious relationship. Coming soon and commit. Well, that is all about the lovers, the future of this connection, wanting partnership, wanting this sacred union with you, finding a long-term harmonious relationship. Coming soon. Well, with that Tower card, I do feel it is about coming soon, because the Tower is about expecting the unexpected as well. Sudden and swift change coming at you out of nowhere from this person, because they're going to start talking. But as well, I feel that this is about your person being able to commit. And perhaps in the past they were not able to commit. Perhaps they've had a series of different commitments in their lives and none of them worked out very well, and the endings of those committed relationships were horrendous for them, and so they've been a bit jaded to committed relationships. Perhaps they've had friends or family that have been through difficult separations or divorces, and so again, they have a bad vibe about long-term partnerships and relationships. And this as well is something that they've had to work through during this time that you've been away from each other. But work through it they are, because this person wants this partnership and this union with you. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? Endless love. Isn't that a song? Endless love. Yes, my love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that's right. Yes, it's Lionel Richie and somebody else. I can't remember the other person. It might be Diana Ross. If I have gotten that right, I will be so surprised, but also very happy with myself. But I don't know if I'm right or not, because of course I'm in psychic brain, not logic brain. And this could be the one that you have waited for to love forever. Yes, this person knows this. They know that you are their forever love. They know that you belong together. They know that this is an endless love, an infinite love, a soul-deep love that withstands the test of time, because they see the light now. Hallelujah. They see the light. That's a Hank Williams song, I think. Yes, it is. Yes, but engaged, wedding, and commit. And this comes back to the future card. This comes back to the Lovers. This comes back as well to the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups is also about long-term partnership and union. And I do feel that there is this endless love here between you and this person. This person knew in the moment the two of you first crossed paths that they felt something for you that they never felt for anyone ever. And they knew that when they met you, that things in their life were going to be very different. They just weren't fully aware at the time how different they were going to be, or the path that this was going to take. But they are ready. They're getting ready to embrace the magnitude of this connection with you. Expression, being able to share your feelings openly, well, that is all about the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Being able to talk about their feelings, your person being a better communicator, but being able to talk about love. Let's talk about love. That's going to be your person wanting to talk about their feelings, their emotions, how they feel about you, how much they love you, where they see this connection going, wanting to make a plan with you, to establish this connection, to move it forward to this place where you can come into this powerful union together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.